Think about the last time that you told yourself, okay, I'm going to get this assignment done. I have this amount of time and I'm going to get it done right away. But you ended up scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, telling yourself, okay, I'm going to get off of this in 5 minutes. But then 5 minutes turns to 30 minutes, 30 minutes turns into an hour. And before you know it, all the time that you told yourself you were going to allocate towards your assignment is all gone. Or think about the last time that you had an assignment that was due really soon, and because you didn't have enough time, you decided to use ChatGPT or Gemini to help you complete the assignment. This is just the reality of our lives in this digital age of AI. And in so many ways, AI has been shaping our lives either for the better or the worse. And we have to take into consideration how this technology influences our mental health and our psychological autonomy to be able to think for ourselves. Global Commons is not just consisted of natural resources such as water or land, but includes shared systems such as knowledge, education, and digital spaces. And especially as the globalization of artificial intelligence spreads and expands, the commons now include these digital spaces more than ever because they are impacting the way that humans think, the way that they interact, and also the way that they participate in their various professional fields and also within their educational institutions. The United Nations Development Report in 2025 describes how artificial intelligence is now affecting human agency because so many people are now relying on artificial intelligence to start making decisions for themselves or even replace human connections that are vital for human development. The UNESCO report entitled Reimagining Our Futures Together offers a definition of the commons in regards to the rights that all humanity deserves to have access to equal education systems. So not all people are able to access artificial intelligence in the same way. Other places may have an advantage over it than others. And also the way in which artificial intelligence is used is something that everyone should be educated on. Education on artificial intelligence and also how to use artificial intelligence is super important as it comes with all global commons, whether it's food or water or other resources. Everyone should know how to be able to use it and how to be able to access it, which is something that not all places around the world have the opportunity to do with artificial intelligence or even with access to internet. Young people who use artificial intelligence may not know how to exhibit the same self-control as people who are educated or older and more educated with how to use artificial intelligence in a way that helps facilitate their thought processes rather than completely replaces their thought processes. A lot of the times, artificial intelligence is being abused in education systems since young people can often use artificial intelligence to cheat or use it for other things that are detrimental to their mental and psychological well-being and development. This is why it is really important that educators should educate themselves, first of all, on how to use artificial intelligence, but also teach their young people how to use it in a way that is both safe for their mental well-being and development, as well as how to teach them to use it to improve their ability to think rather than replace their ability to think and make decisions for themselves. Human Development Report released by the United Nations in 2025 talks about the danger of replacing human decision-making with AI decision-making. Since AI has gained so much more efficiency over time, humans have now used AI to complete tasks in a shorter amount of time compared to before. And the Human Development Report emphasizes the importance that artificial intelligence should be a way to assist with human decision-making, but not replace it. For example, using artificial intelligence as a spell check when writing your own essay, but then using artificial intelligence to correct or offer suggestions on how to rewrite words to be more eloquent is a way of supporting human autonomy. On the other hand, using artificial intelligence to determine who got accepted into a job or who didn't is very detrimental because it replaces the ability for humans to decide and evaluate for themselves what decision is best to take. Of course, artificial intelligence has so many positive impacts that it's had on the world and on society, in the sense that it has allowed people to become more efficient with their tasks, and also has helped us stay connected and also access information in a much more streamlined way. However, it is important to recognize that when artificial intelligence are used to generate algorithms, especially within social media, that promote certain lines of thinking or keep people within echo chambers and inhibits people's ability to look at other perspectives, it can be more detrimental to the social fabric and social connection more than beneficial. It is important to recognize that these algorithms that continue to promote political division as well as social comparison is extremely problematic to the psychological well-being and also mental health of all people, especially for young children who have access to AI or to social media platforms that use AI to generate these kind of algorithms and promote this kind of content that keeps them either closed-minded or keeps them in a way that has them comparing themselves to other people in order to sell some kind of digital product. And so this is why we have to keep companies accountable in the way that they use their algorithms, and also help parents and educators be aware of the impact of artificial intelligence and what that can do when it is replacing human social connection and also humans' ability to think and differentiate right from wrong, as well as being able to gain access to actual educational information versus false information. As a student in psychology, I've learned that artificial intelligence can greatly assist with helping young children learn in schools. We did a project on how artificial intelligence can be used in a way that promotes good learning and memory when it helps generate questions like practice questions, or on the other hand, it can be used to replace humans' ability to learn when answers are just given without any explanation. So learning about different behavior reinforcements and also the emotional responses that students and young children give when interacting with these kind of artificial intelligence tools is really important and very interesting to study. And within the next 5 to 10 years, we are going to see a lot more research in the ways that artificial intelligence affects the psychological and mental well-being of young children. It is something that definitely needs to be studied because this is the current reality of our world, that we are continually shifting towards a world that is being shaped by artificial intelligence and algorithms, and the way that information is being distributed and allocated is all a result of the way that these companies use AI. So it is definitely really important to understand the psychological mechanisms and the impacts that it has on all people, especially young children, because they are the next generation. Some of the ways that we can take actions to protecting the common good of our mental health and also education systems within this context of artificial intelligence is digital equity, which is giving people access to digital resources and education to all people to ensure that inclusion is given to all people, that all people are included in the ways of how to use artificial intelligence. There should be more regulation. Government should enforce laws on how artificial intelligence is used. So there should be age restrictions that also protect data and protect privacy, as well as holding artificial intelligence companies accountable. Also using an ethical AI design. So if artificial intelligence is used in schools, it should be developed alongside child psychologists, people who really understand how to use these tools, these digital tools, as a way to facilitate learning in children, and also help young children distinguish what is healthy use versus unhealthy use. People should continue to educate themselves about the psychological effects of using digital platforms on a daily basis, and also just holding ourselves accountable and being responsible for what we are aware of and how we engage with these systems on a daily basis. The common good, especially the common good of mental health and education, depends on shared responsibility, human dignity, and collective well-being. Understanding how artificial intelligence is being used and what ways are beneficial and what ways are detrimental to society and to individuals is imperative in being able to use artificial intelligence in a proper and healthy way that helps bring progress to everyone's lives, and not just to major corporations that may just be focusing solely on profit. What should also be focused on is on everyone's privacy, everyone's ability to make decisions for themselves, and that artificial intelligence should not replace human thinking or social connection, but should be a way to facilitate it. real thing that we should focus on collectively in terms of artificial intelligence is learning about how we can use it in a way that serves all people rather than just corporations, and to continue to educate ourselves on how to use it in a way that benefits our psychological well-being and also improves our ability to make decisions and our individual autonomy. Thank you.